Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Blackhammer 2021 playing WWE 2K22. I'm here to do WWE class, doing the pay-per-view review that happened last night. I was supposed to do it yesterday, but I had to change the plan. I'm just gonna do it today just to get it over with. I'm doing WWE Clash of the Castle review. I'm gonna review the whole pay-per-view that happened last night. It went close to like 3 hours. It was like 3.5. I think it was 3 hours and 30 minutes. It was close to 4 hours. I'm gonna go through all the matches. These are the matches that happened last night in Cardiff, and it was a pretty good pay-per-view. It was a great pay-per-view. This was a great show. I will go through all the matches. I'll give my thoughts and opinions about what happened last night. I think I got a few matches right. Anyway, let's do it. Let's do it. I am looking forward. I think my prediction for some of these matches were like halfway. I think I got some of the matches right. I think I got like one or two matches wrong. I just want to say, hit that like button, leave a comment, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. This will be a 30 or 40-minute video. Just gonna do a preview and a review on this pay-per-view that happened last night. Tomorrow night is Monday Night Raw. Raw should be interesting tomorrow. I think I should do a review on Raw. Here are the matches. Turn out the entrances. Mike will go through this match. So this is Bianca, Alexa, and Asuka versus the team Bailey, Io Sky, and Dakota Kai, the faction called Control. Actually, before I get into this match, we did have a pre-show. We had a match on the pre-show. It's been a while since we had a match on the pre-show, since February. We had the Street Profits and Madcap Moss versus the Otis and Gable and Austin Theory. As you guys know, that Austin Theory got his name back. He's now called Austin Theory. Same thing with Matt Riddle. He also got his name back. He's no longer called Riddle. It's now Matt Riddle. And I'm okay with that, because Triple H, he's bringing back the original names, even though there's been a report that Matt Riddle didn't mind the name change, and neither did Austin Theory, but Triple H probably did, which I like it and I didn't mind it. So anyway, the Street Profit and Madcap Moss, they beat Otis and Gable and Austin Theory. Pretty good match. It was pretty decent. The crowd was into it. It was a pretty good match. Wasn't that special. It was alright. Alright, so anyway, let's get into this match. I meant to change this match, by the way. I wanted it to be a 6-man tag, not a 6 tornado tag. I don't know what I was thinking, but whatever. It's more interesting. Might be more entertaining. Alright, so this match started off hot. It wasn't the match that I would have open the show, but the crowd was into it. The crowd interacted when Asuka and Io Sky went at it. We all know the history between those two. It was a pretty good match. Bianca did a lot, though a few high spots. Wasn't that special? Okay.
So take things into the ring. Absolutely punishing.
Okay, come on. Oh, come on, man. Come on now.
This won't win the match, but it's one way to inflict a great deal of punishment on an opponent. It's a roundabout strategy, but it might work. Prying apart her opponent's fingers, needs to find a way out of this hold. And she does.
Come on.
My goodness.
Here we go. Get on the ground. Okay. What the hell? Oh, come on. Jeez. Well, they both got finishers, and somehow I don't. I can't. God damn it. Get off me. What the hell? Would you get off me? Why does he take so long? Oh my gosh, man. This is why I hate playing on Legend. Get your ass in there. You know what? Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, come on. That's not how I wanted it, but whatever. I should have changed to a 6-man. Whatever. I'm not gonna skip that. We know that Bayley pinned Bianca. Bayley pinned Bianca Belair in that match. That's setting up their feud. Probably at Extreme Rules or Crown Jewels, maybe. Crown Jewels is the biggest show, so you think it'll be there. Maybe Bianca faces Dakota or Io at the next pay-per-view. I don't know, since Extreme Rules is next month and that's a filler show. But anyway, I'm okay with it. I mean, I get it. Some people didn't like it. Some people didn't. Some people were surprised that Bianca took the pinfall. I didn't mind it. I have a problem with champions losing, but here it made sense. Cause it's setting up for their feud. And Bianca, she hasn't been pinned since last year. I think she's been protected. But still, Bianca hadn't really had a good title reign. All she did was feud with Becky Lynch since last year at SummerSlam and since WrestleMania. And she wrestled Carmella every week. So yeah, Control, they beat Bianca, Alexa, and Asuka. Bianca take the pinfall, setting up the feud between her and Bayley. Anyway, looking to the second match of the night for the IC title, Gunther versus Sheamus. This was a great match. It was a 5-star classic. The crowd was in it, and the best part was the return of Imperium. We have all 3 of them now. It's actually good for Walter. It's good for the singles division. It's good for the tag division. Imperium, sir, all came together. I loved it. Now, this was easily match of the night for me. How the match started off was Sheamus and Gunther both staring at each other, while Butts and Riz Holland and Looker Geyser and the other one, they all started brawling. They brought out the arena. Sheamus and Gunther went at it. It was hard hitting. They both went at it back and forth. The highlight was Sheamus doing that punching beat. He did it like 26 times. Walter put a beating on Sheamus. He used those that punching, like Sheamus had Bruce. It was just crazy. It was a great match. This is the first time that the Intercontinental title had been defended on pay-per-view since last year at WrestleMania when Big E and Apollo Crews were fighting over it. Now, Walter had been booked great on the main roster. He'd been booked unstoppable. He hasn't been pinned since his main roster debut. He'd been booked great. This is a great match. I think the match will happen again. I think Sheamus will win the IC title, just not now. Walter gonna have a run for a while. He's been booked unstoppable. He's been booked great. We all know that. Now, before he won it, we all know that Vince McMahon planned to bury Walter, but Triple H wanted to make him into a star. So yeah, it was a great match. Both of them went at it. Sheamus sold his back real good. Sheamus was all bruised up at the end of the match. Little bruises on his chest, even on his back, and he sold it real good. So, yeah. So, yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, Walter taking enjoyment in grinding the opposition down. Nasty looking inverted suplex. Sheamus dodges that one. Look at this, going counter for counter. Each
So,
trying to stay a step ahead.
why the hell did he bring in a steel chair?
Taking it right to him. No waiting.
Now, that's the clothesline that Walter used to beat Sheamus. I think he used it like twice. The crowd was young. Crowd was behind Sheamus, even though Sheamus is a heel. But the crowd loved Sheamus. I think it was also Sheamus' hometown. But, they loved him. And after the match was over, Sheamus got a huge standing ovation. I don't understand that. After the match was over, Sheamus got a huge standing ovation. So yeah.
This has just been an absolute massacre. Oh, smashing the jaw. Sheamus anticipated that one.
All right.
Into the corner. Paluma kick.
So yeah. Sheamus got a huge standing ovation. I hope we see Walter and Butch. Now we know Triple H is gonna do name changes because now we know that Pete Dunne, Butch. Let me ask you. Yeah, Butch is wearing. He has his hair, and he has his old attire. But he's still being called Butch. But I think they will change it back to Pete Dunne pretty soon, and I hope they do. He needs Pete Dunne back. So yeah. So Walter wins. It was a great match. Sheamus did say after the show was over, he wants another opportunity, and I'm okay with that. All right, so Sheamus won that. Actually, this match wasn't that, but I probably will talk about it. Rey Mysterio and Edge versus Dominik versus Dominik. Rey Mysterio and Edge. They team up for the first time in like what I think 20 years. I think against Judgment Day, Finn Balor, and Damian Priest. The match was decent. It was your average Raw match. It was decent. It was alright. Wasn't anything special outside the ending with the 619 and the spear. So I'm not gonna hit it too much. It was a pretty good match. They both went at it. The only thing that you'll remember is the heel turn. With what the shocker of the night, Dominik finally turned heel on his father. He turned heel on Edge. I was shocked and surprised. I think someone knew it was gonna happen. We all said it for months. That it's gonna happen. Some people said it last year. The way they turned Dominik heel. The match was alright. Edge and Rey Mysterio won the match. And then Dominik turned on them. Dominik low blowed Edge. Edge sold the low blow great. Edge is one of the best sellers. And then Dominik clothesline Rey Mysterio. It was a mean looking clothesline. It was something serious. I was shocked. He hit him with a mean clothesline. So yeah. Dominik had needed something new, something fresh. because he went nowhere teaming up with his father. So him turning heel gonna make a character interesting. Now tomorrow night, we'll see if he'll turn with Judgment Day. I think he will. And I think that can make Judgment Day better. And it's gonna give him something. Cause Finn Balor done great. Damian Priest is done great. He's been doing great on the mic. Rhea Ripley is something special. Judgment Day have been doing fine. It's been doing fine since Triple H have been in charge of creative. So yeah. So yeah.
Look at him totally vibing with the WWE Universe right now. Caught square by the haymaker. Single leg drop kick.
So yeah.
Drops the elbow. Solid contact there. Drop kick.
So Dominik is gonna be heel. I didn't like how Michael Cole said, "Oh come on, kid, what are you doing?" Dominik's like in his mid-20s, like 25 years old.
The pin before a 1 count. How on earth could he not keep him down for even 1 at this point?
Might will do it again. Well, there we go. Yeah, we know Edge Mysterio won. Dominik turned heel. That was the shocking part. I can't wait for Raw tomorrow and see if Dominik is gonna join. If he'll be with Judgment Day, I assume he will. I'm sure I can make him a lot stronger. So, I can't wait for that. And the other thing I want to talk about, Shayna Baszler versus Liv Morgan for the SmackDown Women's title. I got this match wrong. I predicted Shayna Baszler. The match was not good. It was kind of boring. It was slim. There were a lot of mistakes. It wasn't that good. Shockingly, Liv Morgan won. The one thing I gotta say about Liv Morgan, her offense is terrible. It's not believable. Beating someone like Shayna Baszler clean, the way how she's been booked the past few weeks, especially under the Triple H era, it's just not believable. Liv Morgan, we all know, is a transitional champion. She's not gonna have that title for long. She'll lose that title. She couldn't beat Ronda Rousey clean. And beating Shayna Baszler clean, it's just unacceptable. And the match wasn't that good. I was shocked that she won clean. Because the way how she won it at Money in the Bank by beating Shayna Baszler the way she did after Shayna was hurt and had a match against Natalia. And then they had that fuck finish at SummerSlam where she clearly tapped out, not won clean. Then she got booed out of the building. Then she gave it that old babyface shit where the fan couldn't stand her. And we all thought she was gonna lose the title. But that didn't happen. She actually won clean, which doesn't make any sense. Now Liv Morgan, you know she's losing that title if she fights Ronda Rousey again, or if Charlotte comes back. She is a transitional champion. She's not gonna be champion any long. And I'm like, okay. So, yeah. Now, I assume that she's gonna fight Ronda and then maybe Shannon gets involved. Cause I don't see her beating Ronda. Not after having a SummerSlam. Or maybe Charlotte if she comes back.
Right in the face. Oh, step up enziguri.
Okay. Um.
Liv Morgan picking up speed. 2-1
Is
face
that her
breaker.
finisher?
110th Street Slam.
All right.
Refusing to let
Yeah.
it
So
get to her head.
that's what she did. She won clean.
Stay champ.
Okay.
Title defense by Liv Morgan.
So we all know that Liv Morgan won that match.
Picks up a huge victory here tonight.
All right. Now we can talk about Seth Rollins and Matt Riddle. It was also a pretty good match. It had a great build. The story was alright. They had a great brawl. Pretty good match. I think I predicted Seth Rollins to win. Seth Rollins had not won a pay-per-view match since the Royal Rumble where he beat Roman Reigns by DQ. Since then he's lost like every match. He lost to Cody Rhodes. He lost to Money in the Bank. I'm glad that Triple H saved this match until Clash in the Castle because it was supposed to happen at SummerSlam, but Triple H rewrote the script and they did a brawl. The promos leading up to it were great. Matt Riddle using the F word. It was awesome. Seth Rollins had a great entrance. The crowd was very fond of Seth Rollins and his theme song. The crowd was singing along to his theme song. I never thought his theme song was very catchy, but it was. Somehow the fans have gotten used to his theme song. And it was a pretty good match. And like I said, it's no longer Riddle. They went back to Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle said he didn't mind the name change, but Triple H did. Triple H is saving WWE. He's going back to the original name, which I like. Yeah, just did to Matt Riddle. So yeah. I wonder if this is gonna be a one-off or is it going to continue. I actually hope it does continue. Just because this is the only big feud that's personal, based on the history and based on the guys hating each other on social media. Yeah. Okay, come on. Seth Rollins did Matt Riddle's own finisher, the BlackHammer-eric. He also hit the pedigree in this match. The way how Seth Rollins won, he hit the curb stomp from the second rope, and that's how he won the match. And that was it. So hopefully that this feud continues. But I don't know. But then I thought about what Seth said on Monday Night Raw, saying he wants Roman Reigns. And they did have a stare down a few weeks ago. I think it was last month.
Rollins landing awkward outside. He's heading to the floor, but he can't take his time. Riddle gets reversed. Drop kick. Oh, great height.
Okay, here we go.
Caught him.
A pedigree.
No way. What a savage display of power by Rollins.
Yep.
Messiah doling out penance to a non-believer.
Oh God, come on now. Alright, get in the ring. Why won't this guy get in the damn ring? Alright, I'm getting sick and tired of this.
Oh, the ref in the wrong place. Look out! Suicide dive to the outside. Roll does it better. It's like a heat-seeking missile coming at you. And the explosion occurring ringside.
Would you get in the damn ring? Okay, come on. Hurry up. So I can hurry up with this map.
Riddle is waiting a bit now. Rollins is attacking with purpose, deliberately following some preconceived genius plan hits. Rollins looking for
And he hit the curve stop. Oh damn, he caught me with an RKO. Holy shit, I know I can do that. Oh, he caught me with the RKO. Damn it.
oh my god, that's gotta hurt. Looking for the victory. It's hard to believe.
I was not expecting that.
Some gas left in the tank. Versatility from Rollins. Up the turnbuckle.
Well, damn.
What's he gonna do? Flying. Five-star frog splash. Cover. 2 count. And the victory.
Well, might well get that over with. We have Drew Mac, and up next we have our main event. We have a main event for the undisputed WWE Universal Champion Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns. And this had a great build. The promos were great, and Drew McIntyre, we did hear his old theme song from 2010, Broken Dream. They played for like a few seconds earlier, and then they went back to the original theme song. They build this match up like a WrestleMania match. They were more bigger than Lesnar and Reigns at WrestleMania. Let that sink in. This match was great. It started off slow and a little bit boring, and finally it picked up, and it was a good match. They were building into their story. Drew McIntyre was mega over. The crowd was behind Drew McIntyre. They were cheering him because it's his hometown. He had the home court advantage, and this is the hometown curse because everyone wins because everyone loses in their hometown. And Reigns came out with no Paul Heyman. We still haven't seen Paul Heyman. No Usos or Sami Zayn.
The top title of WWE's flagship brand, the Universal
But yeah,
title is on the line right now.
a lot of people didn't like the ending. A lot of shenanigans. It was overbooked, but it made sense, and I was okay with it. I was okay with whoever won this match, whether it was McIntyre or Reigns. But Reigns obviously won it, and I'm okay with that. I didn't think Drew McIntyre should win both titles, because he's not the guy that we need to lead both shows. So, yeah. Yeah.
Varied landscape of WWE, Roman Reigns stands out as a unique competitor. What's the most important thing to keep in mind when going against a one-of-a-kind superstar like the Tribal Chief? You have to stay completely focused against Reigns.
So, yeah.
Just one good punch to completely steal control. You have to stay one step ahead and not give him any easy hits. Catches a punch. Drew McIntyre is bleeding.
And then I'm like, okay.
McIntyre gets away from that.
There we go.
He finds a counter to McIntyre there. This is just ridiculous. Look at the power.
I think I probably should talk about the ending. The match was pretty good. There was spears. Drew McIntyre hit Reigns with his own spear, hit a Claymore kick. Also, the one thing I want to talk about is that Karrion Kross and Scarlett were out at ringside. They were in the front row seat. So I get they bought tickets to this arena, and they were in the front row seat. He did have a stare down with Drew McIntyre. They said some words, and then Kross was throwing a water bottle at Drew McIntyre, and those two were talking trash. So you know that Kross and Drew are gonna be feuding real soon. They will be. Yeah, so I'm not gonna be Drew. That can be Drew's next feud.
Jumping clothesline. What agility. And what's this? Letting him free? Had him where he wanted him, but maybe he has something better planned.
Yeah, so also Austin Theory, he teased a cast in. Theory teased a cast in. He ran down to the ramp. He was gonna cast in, but Tyson Fury knocked out Austin Theory with a right hand that looked vicious and looked sick. And then Solo Sikoa came out, and he screwed over Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre hit the Claymore kick. He was about to go for the pin, and Reigns speared him. Reigns won, and Solo Sikoa and Roman Reigns walk up the ramp. And the ending was just lame, with Drew McIntyre and Tyson Fury singing a song. It was just lame. Tyson Fury shakes Reigns' hand. I don't know why. But then we see Drew McIntyre singing a song with Tyson Fury. Drew McIntyre looked like an idiot at the end of this match. Drew McIntyre is the biggest loser, and looks even more a loser by singing. He just lost the biggest match of his career, and you're over here singing a song to end the show. It just looked lame. I don't know what Triple H was thinking. Triple H hadn't taken enough L's. This was the biggest one tonight. The show's year ended with Roman Reigns and a cousin Solo Sikoa walking up the ramp. Drew McIntyre laying in the ring, disappointed. Now I know that fans were pissed. People were upset. A lot of people thought Drew was gonna win. That didn't happen. Roman Reigns is not losing until he gets to WrestleMania, facing Cody Rhodes, and Cody Rhodes takes those titles. The story's right there. It says it right there. That is your plan. I think Drew McIntyre is gonna feud with Karrion Kross. I think he will. Yeah, so I think Drew is gonna feud with Karrion Kross. So yeah, I think that's it. It was a great main event with a weird finish. I just want to say, hit that like button, leave a comment, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support, and hopefully you all enjoy my video. I went over 30 minutes. I think I will do a review on Monday Night Raw tomorrow. I might. I'm not sure. That's if something happens. If the show is good, if we get Braun Strowman coming back, I don't know. I have to say, this was a great pay-per-view. Might be one of the best shows this year. The best match was the main event with Reigns and Drew, minus the ending. But the best match was Sheamus and Gunther. That was a classic. I gave it 4 stars. Seth Rollins and Matt Riddle was the third best match. It was a pretty good show. Yeah. Yeah. Now we all know that Solo Sikoa, he's being called up to the main roster, and he'll be in the storyline with the Bloodline. And I think the story tells itself that the Usos and Reigns, they might kick out Sami Zayn and betray him, because now we have Solo in the midst, and then Sami Zayn gonna get Kevin Owens for help, and that will challenge the Uso for the tag team titles, and KO and Zayn might win the tag team titles, hopefully. Solo, I don't know, I'm not sure what we do with Solo. But anyway, also, the other thing I want to talk about is that, well, we all know that a few hours ago we just had the NXT pay-per-view, the NXT World Collide, where they did the title for title unification match for the NXT titles and the NXT UK titles. Braun Breaker won them both. Mandy Rose, she won both women's titles in pretty good matches and great matches. So Mandy Rose, she's staying on NXT. Braun Breaker, he's staying on NXT. So I guess he's gonna be champion a lot longer. Yeah. Alright, I guess I'll end the video. Until next time, I'll see y'all later.